right, Bucs fans, we're back for Game 2 of tonight's action between the Bucs and the Heartlanders. Game 1 was a tough loss for the Bucs. Yeah, hey, we got some pictures for this game here. We are without Eli Sickles again for this game. He's battling his injury from last weekend. We hope to get him back next week. Also, Gavin Hazel is out for this game. He has not been here all week. He has prior commitments for tonight. And in this game, we get back Brody Burns, fresh off his one-game suspension for his misconduct at the end of the tournament last week. So he had to sit out this first game. So Bucs do get an extra skater on the ice today for this second game. It's again 16-minute running clock for the first two periods, and then a 12-minute or 13-minute stop clock. Can't remember what it was, but nonetheless, we're back to playing some hockey. Bucs are in the all reds again. Iowa City's in their whites with black all the way at the bottom. We had some technical issues in the first period, and I didn't want to kill the feed, so I apologize for those that had to sit through that one. I will go ahead and upload the actual recorded video in its place. I just won't do it tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. That way you'll have the full game with not the glitchiness that was being reported. Hopefully this game is a little bit better. I kind of restarted everything and hope to get a fresh connection, but we got icing here as Cole Tice clears the puck for the Bucs. Gets rammed into the boards for his effort. So we'll have a face-off right in our living room. Those of you watching, if this feed is a little better, I can already see that it's a little bit better. We're not dropping 98% of the frames here. So I'm hoping that this feed is better for everybody. As you've gotten your snacks, there's a shot and a save by Ford. Covered up and frozen. Walk with the face-off. Ooh, dangerous in front of Ford. Kaiser plays it around the half wall up to Walked. Walked clears the zone. There's a shot. Goalie can't control it. Skating backwards, loose. Finally he's able to cover it. And Bucs are going to earn a face-off. Pardon me while I clean some of the glass here again. A lot of fingerprints on the outside. You never know which ones you clean out and which ones you don't. Shot behind the net in front of across the path. Red Kemper backhands. Main up to Red Kemper. Kemper plays it along the back of the boards. Heartlanders intercept, centering pass flicked all the way ahead. We're going to get icing. No, we're not. It was tipped off a Buck, they say. Hence with it at the half wall. Carries it in to the neutral zone. Up ahead to Brody Burns, far right side. We're going to get an icing call here. Herron to take the face off along with Lambert and Burns on the front line. Ewing and Hentz on the back line. Herron wins the face off into the face off dot before poked away by Heartlander. Sends it on up ahead behind the boards. It's there. Tries to flick it on, takes a shot into the corner. Centering pass, and we're going to get a penalty for roughing on Hentz. Yes, Cam, it was you. Bucs are going to go on a penalty kill here. Tice with the good back check, or poke check, excuse me. Aaron takes it away here in the corner, backhands it around to the far side. Shot on net, blocked in front. Pass for the Heartlanders, clears out of their zone. Goalie's out to play it. Kaiser gets tripped up. And we're going to get a whistle for offsides, I believe is going to be the call. Thought maybe we would get a tripping there, but puck works its way behind the net. Cole Tice with it. Centering pass to Kaiser. He falls down behind the net. Pass out to the dots. Saved by Ford. Pushed off here in the corner to Tice. Benning backhands it out. It's a shot on net and a save by Ford. And the end of the penalty for the Bucs. Back to full strength right after the drop here. Benning, Burke along with Ewing and Main. There's a shot saved by Ford. As Shizzle comes off the bench for the penalized Hents. Heartlander shot from the high slot, misses to the far side. Shizzle can't control it. Saved by Ford, centering pass all the way through, no icing. So we got Benning, Shizzle chasing down a Heartlander. Puck goes right in front of his goalie. Tim Connell, you'll never believe the Panda Express smell during this game. You would love it. And if you're not into Panda Express, there's a Sbarro and a Charlie's Philly Steaks also. This, I would say this might be the best concession stand ever at a rink. Being in the mall rink, there's a whole food court just off to the side. Grab your favorite dish and come watch some hockey. Heartlanders with it behind the net. Dump it on ahead to Main, center ice. Main up to Benning as the Bucs clear the zone. Heartlanders send it back in. Ford's going to bring it out. Ewing tries to play it off the sidewall, and he's going to get a penalty for roughing. You got it for roughing. It could have been a cross-checking too. He just kind of bullied himself right into it. Referee sitting right there. As a shot comes up, Ford holds for a face-off. Tice backhands it behind the net. Can't get much on it. Reckhemper there to clear the zone. Walk's going to give chase to center ice. as the Heartlanders pass it across. Hence stick handles behind his own net. 3 Heartlanders there. Tice comes back to help. It's a diagonal pass. Clears the zone to Ray Kemper. He's got a one-on-one on the far side. Takes it out wide, pushes it back in behind the net. The Heartlanders gather, play it off the half wall. Tice shot hits Ray Kemper as he's kind of getting set up in front of the net. Hence dumps it into the goalie. 15 seconds to go in the 5-on-4. A little over 7 to go in the period. And stick handles again. Plays it up along the boards. Back to full strength for the Bucs. Heron tries to backhand it out to Walker. He pushes it ahead to Walks. Walks going to take it around the right side. Drops it for Walker. There's a shot from the point. Looks like it went to the corner. I'm not sure if it was just wide or if deflected over that way. Puck is still loose. Walk behind the net. Centering pass, shot, goal! There's a goal by Walked. There's some centering pass action. I wasn't telling if it was Heron or Walker. There's Walked going behind the net. Back in front. Walk's going to get the goal. And the Bucs are going to go up 1-0, first lead of the night. Kaiser over to Maine. Maine misplays it. Turnover. Kaiser stops the centering pass over to Heron at the half wall. Tries to flick it up to Burns. Burns' pass hits a skate of a Heartlander and stops right at the blue line. Cross-ice pass to Lambert. Flicks it on ahead. Heron's going to get there for the Bucs, and he's going to get met by a Heartlander. Braces impact. Puck is still loose. Centering pass from Burns comes all the way back into the defensive zone. Maine's going to play it all the way around. We're going to get an offsides. Just over 5 minutes to go. Ewing and Hentz back on the defense. Benning, Burke, and Shizzle forwards. Chaos line. Pass by the Heartlanders, intercepted by not 1, not 2, but 3 Bucs. Burke's coming out with it, going the other way. He gets it taken away right at the blue line. Heartlanders return the favor. Their centering pass is blocked by Hentz. Burke's going to try to go the other way. Gets stood up at the blue line. There's a 2-on-1 shot in front. Ford makes the save. Rebound blocked. Pushed out. Good save there. Cleaning the trash. There's a shot, goes behind the net. 2 Heartlanders in front. There's a pass to the backside. Can't connect. Three and a half to go here. Shizzle with it at the far half wall. Clears it out to Burke. Burke's going to draw a penalty. And the Bucs are going to get a power play with 3.5 to go here in the first period. Looks like Walker, Walked, and Rick Kemper coming out for forwards. Kaiser and Tice for the Bucs on the backside. Puck's gonna be dropped to the left of the Heartlander goalie. Walk will take it. Reckamper lined up in front of the net. One back to Tice, across ice to Kaiser. Can't control that pass. There's a shot and a goal from Walker. I'm going to go with Walker. He had the shot. I'm not sure if it got deflected. We'll see if we can see it here on the replay. Turns and shoots. Not sure if it hits walked. We'll give it to Walker unless otherwise stated. Walker was the first one through the line, so we will give it to him. Good job, Jensen. Right over that goalie's blocker. And the Bucs get up 2-0. Puck just loose in the offensive zone for the Bucs. No one with real possession yet. Heartlanders clear it out now. Ford plays it off to the side for Tice. Tice sends it up to Walk at center ice. Play it a little bit behind him. Had to force a turnaround. Walker pushes it ahead. Now he's on the forecheck. Heartlanders play it back. Reckamper up to Walker on the near side. Heron with it into the high slot, pushes it off to the corner. Tice with a good stop. Puck goes into the offensive zone for an offsides. We have 90 seconds to go here in the first period. Bucs on top 2-0. Feels good to have a lead. Haven't had one of those in a while. Puck loose around the boards. Heartlanders still with it as we go to a minute left here in the first period. Burns and Heron. Heron sends it up on net. It's going to hit the goalie. Puck hit the goalie at the far side. They're still going to call icing. Got 30 seconds to go. Heron wins it out to Ewing, tries to flick it out of the zone. Heartlanders send it back in. 20 seconds to go here in the period. Heartlanders with possession all the way back out to the point. Heron stops that pass cold, plays it off the half wall out of the zone. Brody Burns with an opportunity at the far side, and we're going to get an offsides as the whistle blows for the end of the first period. Bucs lead 2-0. We're going to try this intermission again. Girl Scout cookies start being sold tomorrow. I know a Girl Scout that would love to sell you her cookies. You can scan the QR code. New cookie this year called the Explore More. It's a Rocky Road inspired cookie. Really good with some milk. Very chocolatey with an almond cream. I'll have this up at the next game also, but just giving everybody a heads up. Girl Scout cookie season is here. Orders start being taken tomorrow. Local delivery for you hockey folks will begin the week after that when we get the inventory. Go ahead, please support your local Girl Scouts, even if it's not Scarlet. We do appreciate all the help that she gets. And she loves doing it. And the cookies are delicious. So, also next weekend, if you're ordering quantities of 9 to 12, it is free shipping. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking of 6 or 7 of them, go ahead and get those extra 2. Get that free shipping. You get a couple extra boxes of delicious Girl Scout cookies and the satisfaction of free shipping. So, coming back here at the start of the second period, Bucs on top 2-0. Goals scored by Jensen Walker and Grant Wacht. Green Line getting both goals so far today. Hopefully we'll get some goals down at this end as Shizzle takes it at center ice. Over to Burke at the high slot. Puck is loose. Still at the half wall, comes out in front. Shizzle pass to, looks like Burke. Shizzle now has it behind the end line, centering pass to Benning. I don't know why our defense is sitting in the face-off circle. We're going to get offsides here as it comes out to neutral ice. I think we're going to get a few extra seconds here in this second period as the clock is just starting to roll over into the 16 minutes. So we'll see if that helps or hurts or has any effect whatsoever on the game. Benning with the nifty little stick handle at the blue line. Never advances it deep into the zone as that pass is then intercepted and the Heartlanders go the other way with it. Hence, that's a breakaway here. Player loses his stick. Benning takes over into the face-off dot. Sends it up at Shizzle. Shizzle and Burke both there. Neither one can get a shot on. Puck in the far corner. Shizzle's got a mini breakaway as three Heartlanders catch up to him as he enters the zone. Come on! That's from behind! Shizzle's down along the boards. Referee did not want to call it. Finally was when he realized he wasn't over. It's from behind! Shizzle's up on his own accord right now. Coach Kaiser's over there talking to him along with his teammates. See what this is going to be. We're going to get a major. No, we're not going to. That player was just going off onto his bench. We're just going to get a regular minor. That's a board, man. Bucs are going to get a power play here. Referee's talking it over with Seth right now about what he saw. Reckhemper takes it away. Bucs on a power play. Puck down loose, center ice. Walker can't control it enough to carry it into the zone. Kaiser up to Wacht. Wacht sends it a long diagonal. Reckhemper's going to give chase. Stops the clearance pass. Kaiser takes it. Shot in from the point. Never gets through to Wacht. Heartlander's going to go the other way with it. Short-handed. There's a shot high up over the glass, I think. It's still loose. Kaiser behind his own bench, or excuse me, own net. Plays it out along the wall. We're going to get a submarine dive. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Heartlanders forced to check up. Walker's shot goes behind the net. Centering pass, glove, misses the side. Kaiser back to retrieve. Puck comes out loose. Walker tries to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. Walk now. Over to Reckhemper. Excuse me, that could be backwards. Reckhemper over to Walked. Reckhemper comes in behind the net. Nope, this is Walked. Tries to center it. Can't get it off his stick. Lambert is there also. West Main with a block in front. Pass out along the far wall. Burns overskates it. Wayne backhands it out. Shot from the half wall never gets through. It looks like it's blocked by Kaiser. Kaiser to Heron. Heron tries to get it to Burns. Not enough mustard on that pass. Heartlander is going to go the other way, and we're going to get an offsides. Shot up high into the lands in the corner. Buccaneer there. Lays it out to Heron. Heron with it, takes it out wide, just sends it in front of his own bench. Blocked by Burns, coming into our corner, near corner. Lays it around to the far side. Heron tries to check, forces a pass by Tice. Tice's pass comes through to Burns. Burns centers it. Heron can't get his stick on it as it goes racing by his knees. Heartlanders with it, going the other way, back to full strength, and we're going to get another offsides. Penalty's over. Just over 10 to go here in the second period. Bucs on top 2-0. Bucs did drop the first game 4-3. So to get out of here with a win would be fantastic. Couple tough tournaments coming up for these Bucs. Next weekend we're in Madison, Wisconsin. Couple late games up there, and the following week we're up in River Falls. The Heartlanders with it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, misses wide of the net. Tice retrieves. That was opportunity for the Heartlanders. Just misses to the left as we see it now. Another shot misses. Burke can't clear the puck. High up into the air. A lot of bodies around the puck here at center ice. Nobody gets any possession with it. Pops out, and the Heartlanders are there to retrieve. Ewing retrieves up to Burke. We're going to get offsides, luckily, for the Bucs, as Heartlanders had numbers and possession. Ray Kemper with it on the near side face-off circle. Tries to pass it in the middle, intercepted by the Heartlanders. They go the other way with it, sends it on up Ford's going to play it off to the side. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Bodies are starting to hit the ice a little more frequently. Could be some tired legs. We're going to get an icing call. Playing their second game back to back. It is getting kind of late in the day. Playing a back to back at 7 and 8:30 is a little bit different than playing it at 11 and 12:30. Exciting game prior to this one. Iowa, part of the ACHA Division I, playing Wisconsin's ACHA Division I team. Went into overtime. We had 5 minutes of 3-on-3 action, a couple opportunities from both sides. Iowa hit the posts, but nobody ended up scoring. Went to a shootout, and Iowa won the shootout 2-1, I believe was the final in that one. Goal happened right at this end. Nifty little backhand. It actually hit the goalie. I believe it was trying to go 5-hole. It hit the goalie and bounced right in. Lambert with it behind the net, tries to pass it to the middle. Can't get it there. Bucs have to wait to clear, hence can't get it. Puck goes back to Ford, who's going to cover it up. But we're going to get ourselves a face-off 200 feet away. Tice over to Lambert, plays it up to Heron. Heron in front of the benches. He's going to get stood up at the end line, still fighting through it. Heartlanders there to retrieve. Clear the puck out. Lambert overskates it. Chipped out by Tice. Burns pressure, long diagonal pass. Hence knocks him off the board. Heron comes on the near side. Gains the zone. Lambert tries to flick it on, met with a stick. Heron kicks it forward, gains the zone. Centering pass is going to clear out probably the width of the puck. Clears the zone, and we're going to get an offsides. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Scoreless second. This Bucs goals coming in the first period. As I say that, the Heartlanders get a turnover in our defensive zone. Backhand shot, and this is to the right of the net. Poked away by the Bucs. Kaiser's going to come out with it. Plays it in deep. Evan Burke on the forecheck as the Heartlanders play it all the way around the board. Poked in by Maine. Still with Burke. Burke on the far side. Leaves it to Ewing. Ewing tries to get it back to Burke. There's a shot. Hits the goalie. Bounces high up in the air along the half wall. Benning tries to get a centering pass. Doesn't meet the end target. Heartlanders try to clear. Kept in by Maine. Try to clear again, kept in by Burke, sends it on net, and the goalie's going to glove it and earn a face-off for the Bucs. Just over 3 minutes to go. Buccaneers on top 2-0. Heartlanders with possession in the defensive zone. Played around in front. Puck still bouncing out to the near boards. That's loose in front. Bucs can't clear. Ford covers it up. And we're going to get a face-off. Hence with it behind the net. Played ahead. We've got Red Camper chasing it down. Backhands it. Walk's not quite there for the Bucs. Icing is waved off as we go under 2 minutes to go here. We're going to get a collision underneath. That's still tripping, guys, even if he's on the ice. Hence with it in the far corner. Clears the zone in front of the benches. Pushed on ahead by Recamper. Walk's going to pressure at the end line. 70 seconds to go. Stick handles around. There's a pass to Walker. Intercepted in front. Hence takes a shot off the glove. Loose in front. There's another shot from Hence. Walk tries to redirect. Goes into the corner far side. Heartlanders are going to clear out. We're going to get a very fast icing. We have 50 seconds to go. We might get a face-off here. Let's go. Maybe one opportunity at a rush with a little over 30 to go. Heron wins it back to Lambert. Kaiser with a shot, gloved on the side of the net. We're probably going to end the period with that. We maybe get the face-off going. Let's go, boys. Line up. We got 15 seconds to go. Face-off over into the corner. Kept in at the point by Maine. Burns sends it towards the net. Blocked at the face-off circle. Heartlanders with it. There's a second to go, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Scoreless second period for both teams. Bucs and Heartlanders. Will be back in a minute for the start of the third. Back for the start of the third period. Bucs on top 3-0. This is the 12-minute stop period. Hopefully we do not see a lot of action in front of us, as it all happens at the far end of the ice. Apologize for those that want to see it all in front. Heron tries to clear it. Forces a bad pass for Kaiser. Kaiser sends it along the far side to Lambert. Lambert tips the centering pass. Heartlanders still with it. There's a shot high over the net. Not sure if Uriah got any piece of that or if it was just high, but Lambert's going to take it along the far boards. Burns over to Heron. Heron's going to take it in the face-off dot. Centering pass to Kaiser. Kaiser with a shot. Big save by Heartlanders right off the pad. Burns keeps it in. Kaiser tries to keep it in. Heartlanders intercept the blocked pass. Takes it into the slot. Going to go the other way as Burke changed behind it. Heron back to Kaiser. Kaiser sends it in. Bucs finishing the change behind the play. It's a shot saved by Ford, kicked away into the corner. Centering pass intercepted by Burke. Burke's going to play it up to Hentz. Hentz is going to take it in deep. Heartlanders come away with it. Stood up in the slot, and we're going to get a penalty from for roughing from 100 feet away. We go under 10 minutes to go here in the period. Shot in on Ford, kicks over into the corner. Bucs on a 5-on-4 right now. 4-on-5, excuse me. Hentz is keeping it alive in the corner. Walked over there along with two Heartlanders. Hentz kicks it up along the back end. Pass the puck! .57 left to go on the penalty kill for the Bucs. Looks like, oh, we got a penalty called against the Heartlanders. Not sure what the call was. I did not see a hand go up, or nor did I see the signal, but nonetheless, we're 4-on-4 for about another minute. For the Bucs, will have a power play. Shot goes behind the net to the far wall. Walker over there to gather. Initial shot blocked in front. Puck is still loose. Heartlanders clear it out. Tice sends a shot in from the point. Never makes it through as it's blocked in front. Too many bodies. Heartlanders come the other way. Cole Tice with a great poke check. Dispossesses it back to Walks. We have 15 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Walked up to Walker. Over to Hentz, back to Walker. Walker on the near side. There's a shot, gloved by the goalie and held for a face-off. 3 seconds to go on the E-wing penalty. The Bucs will have 33 seconds on the power play. They could time this out well. If we win the face-off, we can get that extra skater coming in from the backside, see if he can't go unnoticed and get a pass to him. That's not going to happen as the puck comes all the way back into our own zone. Kaiser tries to backhand going away from him. Luckily, the shot misses wide. Lambert there to retrieve. Up to Burns on the far side. Shot in front of the net all the way through. Too hard, too early, nobody in front. Main with it at the point. Puck still pestered at the blue line before it's finally kicked out. Both sides are now at full strength. Bucs unable to do anything with their 30 seconds. Main up to Burns. Burns sends it on ahead, pushed away by the Heartlanders. Heartlanders come out with it, 7:20 to go. Stick handle into the slot, held up. Taken away by Kaiser. Kaiser's going to take it in to the far side. Takes a hit for his troubles. Sends it in behind the end line. Heron pokes it away. Centering pass goes all the way through. Sticks were up in the air. Kaiser gets it to Heron at the high slot. He takes a shot from the right side, misses to the right of the post. Bucs changing a little bit behind the play as Benning and Hentz come back out. Puck still kind of along the blue line. Heron with it. Takes it to the far side, tries to dump it in to get a change and never sends it back in. Burns is back to Ewing. Ewing tries to thread the needle to Benning, intercepted by the Heartlanders. There's the centering pass, backside, never gets a stick on it. Goes all the way through. Luckily for the Bucs on that one, that was a good play by the Heartlanders. There's a shot high up over the glass. Shizzle out to Burke. Burke has it taken away into the far zone. All the way to the end boards. Ewing's going to get another call for roughing. Bucs are going to go on another penalty kill here. He gets a stop. Heartlanders win the face-off, backhanded into the breadbasket of Uriah Ford, and he holds it. Burke retrieves for the Bucs. Puck goes to the far end, gathered by the Heartlanders, pressured by Benning. Forces an errant pass. Requires the Heartlanders to regroup and reset. Kills a little bit more time off the penalty. There's a shot, big mess in front, never gets through. Walker's going to carry it out of the zone. There's a shot saved by Ford. Held. 39 seconds left to go on the penalty. Put that up. Sorry, I'm not working with my home stand here. Hence up to Walker. He can't control it off his forehand. Tice met behind the boards. Tice out to Redcamper. Miscommunication there. Forces a turnover. Not even a turnover, just a bad possession. Hence with it. Showing off his new moves. Plays it on ahead to Redcamper. We're going to get an icing call as the penalty is expired. Back at full strength with 4:05 to go. 4 minutes to go, 2-0 lead. We need to make the smart pass. We need to make the early pass. Maine backhands it up to Walked. Walked has it taken away. Heartlanders play it around the boards. Heartlander overskates it. Kaiser there to clean up. Takes it along the right side. He's going to get checked into the side, right at the blue line. Centering pass works its way all the way to the far side. Walker's unable to retrieve. Heartlanders clear it through the neutral zone. Kaiser tries to flick on. Reckhemper can't get it there. We're going to get a hand pass is the call with 3:18 to go. Go neutral ice, face off. Heron with the face off to Burns. Kaiser clears it out. Hits a Heartlander as Heron overskates. Heartlander's with it. Heron pokes it away, clears it down. Gathered by the Heartlanders. Centering pass. Deflects off into the end boards. Pass behind the net. Kaiser's pass to Heron blocked. Gathered up by Burns. He's going to come back around the blue line. Tries to play it across the ice. Hits Kaiser in the skate. Back to Maine. Maine's going to play it up to Heron at the point. Heron's going to go in front of his own bench. Over to Burns. Burns is going to take a shot on net. Blocked by the goalie. Kept alive. Heron and Burns pressuring away. Bucs changing on the back end as Hentz comes out with it. There we go. Both referees get that one. Cam! Referees just has the initial penalty. Now they're talking about whether to give Cam one for retaliation. They are. Cam's going to go in the box for his retaliation. We have. Are there two in the box, Robbie? Are there two in the box for them? I believe we have a major. Hey, it's neutral ice. It should be center ice. We've got 5-on-5 hockey for coincidentals, but they have two in the box, I think. Nonetheless, Kaiser with it behind their own net. Shot hits the side of the net. Blocked in front by Heron. Burns flicks it out, carries it into the neutral zone. Minute 15 to go. Bodies flying everywhere. Burke on the backside takes a shot low, loose in front. Heartlanders with it, cleared along the sidewall, takes an odd bounce back towards the middle. 1 minute to go. Kaiser with it, plays it ahead. And we're going to get roughing against the Heartlander. And the Bucs are going to go on a power play for the last 54 seconds. It's going to be 5-on-4. Benning with the face-off. Icing's going to get waved off. Kaiser gets there. Puck is played out loose. Waved off. Shot stuff attempt blocked by Ford with 15 seconds to go. Hey, too many, Red. One off. Cam, get off. There's the face-off draw. One out by Shizzle. Heartlanders have to regroup. 7 seconds to go. Shot in towards the net, covered up by Ford. And the clock stops with 5 seconds to go. Bucs are going to win this one. Right now it looks to be a score of 2-0. We can hold off a 2-0. We're going to let the clock run. And that's going to be the end of it. And the Buccaneers take the nightcap 2-0. Shutout for Uriah Ford. Goal scored. Grant walked. Jensen Walker in the first period. That's a good way to end the nightcap. We haven't had a W in a while. And so thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, our next games will be next weekend. First game is Friday night at 9:45. Coming to you from Madison, Wisconsin, playing a team out of Nashville. So we will come to you live from Madison next Friday night. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great Saturday night. Reminder, Girl Scout cookies go on sale tomorrow. Let me know if we can help you out in any way possible. Until then, go Bucs.